Freak Flag Spring Thing is a new iPhone entertainment app that is based on a simple idea, but which shows some amazing and delightful effects, all controlled by you. At its core, Freak Flag is a 30 frames per second 2D simulation of a spring mass system. But what makes this app unique is the number of displays or configurations possible based on such a simple idea. Let's start by bringing Freak Flag up. As you can see, the name of the current configuration is called Spring. I'm starting with this configuration to demonstrate what Freak Flag is and to show you how to interact with it. The image at the center of the screen represents the mass, and if you drag the image away from the center, you can see the spring. Release the image, and it responds just as you would think. But also notice the trail that follows the image. Trails are an important component of Freak Flag. There are just a few finger gestures that Freak Flag responds to. You saw how you can drag the image. By the way, you don't have to directly touch the image. Touching anywhere on the screen will effectively touch the image. Another gesture is the single tap and hold. This will stop the image in its track. Remove your finger and the spring takes over. Another important gesture is the double tap, like this. Whenever you double tap the screen, the image will reset itself to the screen center. You can set the initial speed and direction of the image by swiping your finger across the screen. Finally, to give the image a rotational component, you can twirl your finger as you swipe. We're not demonstrating it here, but Freak Flag also responds to gravity and shakes. Let's look at the way we can change Freak Flag. Tap the info button in the lower left-hand corner to bring up the main settings page. As you can see, our current configuration is shown at the top. The middle section is where you can change the friction, the image, and the trail color. Changing these will immediately change those properties in the simulation. Click on the current configuration. This will show us a list of all configurations. By the way, the free basic level comes with 3 configurations. Here we show all configurations from the extended set. Since Freak Flag is about the configurations, let's look at a few to give you a feel for the variation that is possible with Freak Flag. Comet is quite different from Spring. You can see that the spring is hidden and the trail is now a smoother curve. Sparkles uses dynamically changing colors and sizes for the trail. A virtual wall is turned on to maximize the dots on the screen. Bubbles uses a slightly transparent white growing dot to represent the trail. And Firefly is similar to Comet, but its trail is shorter and the color changes. Let's go back to the settings page. Freak Flag has 3 levels. The free basic set comes with 3 configurations. Use the upgrade section to get the extended set or full capabilities. The extended set gives you 10 configurations, while the full capabilities gives you that plus the ability to create your own configuration. So what does full capabilities give you? Let's look. With full capabilities, an edit button is present in the configuration window. Click on that and you can see several changes. At the bottom of the screen, several buttons appear which let you create, copy, rename, and delete configurations. Let's copy a configuration and name it. On the right, we see that each configuration has a detailed disclosure button, and by clicking on it we can take a look at a new level of settings for each configuration. There are a total of 17 controls for Freak Flag. Here we can set the mass, the spring constant. Down in the trails property we can set the trail length, the trail width, as well as one of 8 different trail types. Let's pick one. In the simulator section, we can change the basic simulation. Here we can set the refresh rate or change how much the shake or the gravity affects the simulation. Also, you can see here that we have a time dilation factor, which in effect slows down the movement of the spring through the simulation. Let's go look at what our new simulation looks like. Doesn't look like anything. Oops. First we have to select it. In this video, we've demonstrated Freak Flag Sprinting, a new iPhone app.